Hello, welcome to VR Workout Tips. Today I'm gonna just kind of go through new releases and updates to some of the games I normally play. Like all the YouTubers out there have said, October has been a crazy month for VR and lots of headsets are in the works. We've seen the Vive Flow, the Viro Aero, Pimax coming out with their standalone / PCVR headset, and then there's Facebook's Project Cambria. I don't know if I like that name. Set to come out next year. Other headsets that are in the works, the Lynx R1 and the rumored Valve Deckard, and the Deca Gear is, well, we don't know what's going on with the Deca Gear. They haven't said anything lately. But I'm not here to talk about those headsets because there's a lot of videos that talk about them out there on YouTube. And there's also websites like Upload VR and Road to VR that cover these headsets in the greatest of details. There's also some news about VR rhythm games that can help keep your workouts from becoming stale. Viralfit just got released. It's another rhythm game where you have sword slashing, you have punching, and then you also have shooting. I wasn't a big fan of the shooting workouts. The sword workouts were okay, and the punching was okay. I don't know if I'll buy the game. I only played the demo, and it only has 11 songs, and they make no mention of a map editor or like a song composer for MP3 files to auto-generate songs. So I'm still in the air about that. Seems a little bit pricey, but we'll see how often they update the game and if they ever decide to come out with a level editor. A level editor will surely help bring more people in, even if they decide not to bring or not to add more songs to the game. With just 11 songs on the game and the price for it, I think the game will go stale fast, even if I like the game. So I'm just gonna hold off for now on buying it. Sorry, the game is actually called Viro Move. That game is available on PCVR through the Steam store at $24.99. So yeah, a bit pricey for just a few songs. Actually, when I played the demo, it did actually get me tired. So I know this game has a solid workout, but not really with the shooting part of it. The graphics look pretty nice. I do like the graphics. Gameplay, I don't know. It just feels weird. This game is made by a company called Fit Reality, and it just came out not too long ago, like maybe a week ago. So check it out if you're interested in just trying out a new rhythm game. Try out the demo first. Don't just go out and buy it, just to make sure it's to your liking. Viro Move is available through the PC from the Steam store. I'll have a link in the description so you can check it out yourself. The next game I'll be talking about is Powerbeat VR. Powerbeat VR released a Quest version, which is available on App Lab. They released it on October 20th, and I grabbed it myself despite having the PC version of the game, simply because I can just grab it during my breaks and lunches and hop right in and do a few workouts with the available time I have. This version looks like you don't need as much white space as the PC version, and you can simply play in a stationary boundary, guardian boundary. So that would be enough on the Quest version. Even though it pops up with a warning recommending a bigger space, I was able just to play using a stationary boundary. When they first announced that Powerbeats was coming out for the Quest through App Lab, they also mentioned that the PC build would be getting a new version too. It's not clear if it will be this Quest version or if it will be a new game altogether. I guess we'll know in the future. Right now we do not. PowerBeatsVR, I'll have links in the description for the App Lab and the Steam version. PowerBeatsVR is made by Five Mind Creations. Next up is XBooster. XBooster is a game that has boxing, blocking, and slicing. It's a rhythm game had a number of updates recently, which I didn't even bother to check, but oh my god, they added features like jabs, a new arena, and major improvements to the hit detection and the overall gameplay. They also improved the MP3 import feature. The game is no longer jittery for me. They also made it so that you have to turn around a little more. I think it's like a full 180 degrees. I could be wrong on that when moving left to right, which gives you more movability. I tried it out last week and instantly put this game back into my daily rotation. For those not in the know, XBooster is a game that allows you to punch, slash, duck, dodge, and block obstacles that come your way. The game also has a built-in level creator. Well, not a full-blown map editor, but it does allow you to browse through your MP3 music file folders, choose a song, and it'll auto-generate a level for you to play. A full-blown map editor would be cool, but this is good enough to keep the game from going stale on you and give it a longer shelf life. XBooster is available on Steam for PCVR and also on AppLab for the Quest and Quest 2 users out there. Although I don't know if jabs are included in the Quest version. I did play the demo for Quest, but no jabs were found. And also this was back in March or April of this year. So you might want to try the demo first to see if it does have that, or if you just end up liking the game, then try out the demo, see if it's a good game for you. This game is made by Night Vision and it's available on AppLab as mentioned, and it's also available on the Steam store. So I'll have links for that game as well below. Next up is a game called Beat Arena. Beat Arena is another game that came out recently but have not had a chance to try out. This game is a rhythm game made by Konami, but the reviews on Steam are mixed and on Oculus are a little bit on the positive side, so go figure. But just based on what I was reading, only the drumming levels are superb, but everything else is mediocre. They have customizable avatars. Other reviewers feel like this game could benefit a lot if it had multiplayer added to it. Beat Arena is available on PCVR through the Steam store and also on Oculus Quest 1 and 2. Links will be below for that game. As far as I can tell, this is just a rhythm game where you can play drums, guitar, or a keyboard. This is not a game that Konami would normally release, and they are a big company, but a lot of people were disappointed based on their previous track record of releasing top-notch games. Next up in the news, Facebook, Meta, recently bought the company Within. Within is the company that created the game Supernatural, so this could mean that the game will become available to people outside of the United States. They can also add more features since Meta has a bigger budget, and quite possibly might even lower the monthly subscription rate, which is currently $19.99 per month. I've only tried the demo version of this game, and it does seem like a well-polished game, but have not done the monthly subscription thing because I don't have the space in my room to do the full 360 mode. If they still offer the free 30-day trial, I might try this down the line. For now though, if I were to get like an actual subscription, I probably would only be able to jump in to the game like 2 or 3 times a week in my living room. I do have space in my living room, but there's people there all the time, so I probably would only be able to do it on weekends and maybe once or twice during the week. So the $19.95 would not benefit me, but it might benefit others out there. This game is kind of like Beat Saber, but it looks like it makes you reach out further on your swings. And then also they recently added a boxing mode on there. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, what Facebook does, Meta does for this game. Supernatural is only available through Oculus Quest and Quest 2, and it also has that $19.99 per month subscription rate. The demo does let you play like one song, and there may or may not be a 30-day trial. I have not checked recently, but they did have a 30-day trial when it first came out, and it lasted quite a while, but I'm not sure if that's still available. If it is, I'm probably going to try it out. The next section, upcoming games. This is mainly going to cover PCVR games, because on the Oculus Quest store they do have an upcoming or coming soon section, but it doesn't cover that many games. I'll probably have like a separate video for just Oculus Quest and Quest 2 games. SideQuest has like a bunch of workout games also, and that will probably have its own little video as well. There's a lot to cover there. So the first upcoming game is a game called Legendary Boxing Belt. This is a game that is scheduled to be released through the Steam store for PCVR play on November 10th. This game is a boxing game with low poly 3D models. Despite this, the game looks pretty interesting and physics look good as well. This game will have 9 opponents and 4 arenas, and so I added it to my wish list of games to try. There will be a link in the description so you can check out the Steam store and see if it's something that you might be interested in. Also, it looks like this game has like a slow motion type gameplay where you can slow the time down. That might be interesting, kind of like boxing, super hot style. So we'll keep an eye on that game and I'll probably try it out. However, this game will only have single player mode. Next up is a game called Cybrid. This is an action style rhythm game made by Shada Games. I hope I said that correctly. And it will be available through the Steam store for PCVR play. In this game, you will use swords and guns to squash your enemies in a cyberpunk-like world. This game has a cyberpunk-like neon style environment, and you shoot or slash your enemies to bits. This game allows you to duck and dodge obstacles as well, so I can't wait to try this game out myself. It looks pretty interesting. Unfortunately, there's no release date set yet as of this time. It just says coming soon on their Steam page. A link to that page will be below. It also has like a video you can look at. Also hoping that in the near future they will have like a playable demo that we can try. Finally, we have Against. Against is another action rhythm game made by Joyway, which has a demo that's been out for a while, but we have not heard any news on this game yet, and there's no release date on it. And it's similar to Cybrid, but it also has guns, it has swords, and you can punch. So this game, it'll be available on the Steam store. There might be a Quest version. I really don't know at this time. They have released games for the Quest in the past that they had originally released for PC, so we might see a Quest version of this game. I played the demo version of this game, and it has 2 levels. Well, it's the same level, just different difficulties. They have a regular one and a expert mode one. The overall gameplay is pretty good. I like this game, and hopefully when it comes out, it has a lot of levels. I only got to try one, and that level had shooting, it had punching in it, it had swords in it as well, and the gameplay itself looks pretty good. So hopefully we'll see something from them in the near future, but for now we don't know exactly when this game is coming out. That's all I got for now. I might do more of these updates in the future, since there's not really like a channel dedicated to upcoming rhythm games or rhythm games that have updates. So I might do more of these types of videos in the future. That's it for now. Thank you. I think I crapped my pants.